Well, so now getting off the athletic side a little bit, just because the question every Nyack alum or person living in Nyack needs to answer is Torriellos or Tarantellas?
Ooh, dude. Okay.
And if you want to give like a third option, you can.
No.
But
No.
okay, good.
So, Torriellos. Insane establishment. I mean, the vibes, the energy in Torriellos. Like you, all your friends, you go in after school. Maybe you go to the YMCA. You hang out there. I mean, time didn't exist in Torriellos. I would spend. My dad wouldn't even. And my dad, like he knows where I'm at all times. He knew where I was. He didn't even text me when you coming home because he knew we were all sitting in the corner table at Torriellos. Pizza slice. I think it's the best in Nyack.
I have to agree.
For sure. It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's a classic slice. It's got nice crisp to it. It's not too doughy. I think Tarantella's a little too doughy. But have you ever had the Tarantella's wings?
I have.
I can eat 250
Yeah, those
right
are
now
so
if they were
good.
sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Those wings are insane. But you see, you don't go in and sit down in Tarantella's.
Correct.
You could go into Torriellos and miss 2 birthdays in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So for me, I'm a big atmosphere guy. Like all the staff in there, everybody working there. It's just a family environment. Torriellos all the way. But if you're in the mood, if it's the Super Bowl and you need some wings, Tarantella's. I don't know what they do to those things. They're like potato chips. It's unreal. Mm-hmm. It's, when we were on the baseball team, we'd order probably 300 wings and destroy them in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta say, Tarantella's atmosphere, it's dull.
Ain't there.
Yeah, it's not
it ain't there. And it's only a block up from Torriellos. That block is huge. The distance between it. I mean, you lose all the vibes in there.
You're not gonna take the extra time just to go there.
It ain't worth it. It really ain't worth it.
Yeah. I think. Okay, thank you. Last thing I'll say in the matter: cheese to sauce ratio at Torriellos. Perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
No, it's perfect.
Absolutely
It's a perfect. Like, I need a slice quick. Give me something good. It won't knock your socks off by any means, but it'll definitely put a smile on your face.
100%.
And that's huge.
Ziti slice. Anyway, in my opinion, I love a ziti.
I don't really flirt with the other slices. Maybe the grandma.
Okay.
If I'm feeling it.
Well, if you haven't had the margarita, then got to get the margarita there.
Okay.
And then I guess last question in this vein: Nyack or David's Bagels?
Don't even.
There's only one right answer.
Don't even. If you are a Nyack hot person, I'm getting up and leaving. Are you serious? Let me tell you something, dude.
Oh no.
Let me tell you something.
Because I might have my own argument here.
Nyack hot. Every time you ask someone about Nyack hot, the only argument they have, the bagels are hot. Whoop-de-doo. You know what you could do at David's? Put it in a toaster. And the everything bagel at Nyack hot has fennel seeds on it. And to me, it's a crime to put fennel seeds on an everything bagel because it ruins the taste. It's like you're chewing, all of a sudden now you're eating black licorice. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, I'm salt, pepper, ketchup, like bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. So for me, the ratio salt, pepper, ketchup, you'll get your point in. Don't worry.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. No. I know. I'm just.
You'll get your point in.
Okay.
The ratio of salt, pepper, ketchup on the David's bagel is light. I mean, it to me, honestly, it's not even. It's light years better than Nyack hot. I don't think I've been. I actually one day during the pandemic because everybody had time. I went to David's, then I went to Nyack hot, and maybe I got a bad bagel. Maybe the lady wasn't putting in her best effort. It was the pandemic. Everyone was kind of down and about. But it wasn't even close, the difference between the two bagels. David's all the way.
Okay. So, first off, I can see where the discrepancy is. I'm not a ketchup guy. Never have put ketchup. I put salt and pepper, never ketchup, so that's not an issue for me. But what do you value in a bagel? What is it that you value in a bagel? Because I think
great question.
What Nyack hot does, the fluffiness factor in what they have inside the bagels, I think the thickness of a David's bagel is that. And Nyack hot's up here. I'm sorry.
Oh, my man. I don't know what bagels you've been having from David's. But I think the opposite.
The actual bagels themselves from Nyack hot
what kind of
cannot be beat. I'm saying I'm a plain bagel person.
Okay.
And and it's perfect. I can get 3 plain bagels from Nyack Hot, and like they warm them up to kind of the perfect temperature and eat them on their own with nothing on it. Like, it's just, and I know I'm weird for that.
Yeah, no. Respect, because I do the same.
But I can't do that. I can do it from David's, but it's not like I'm not going to enjoy it with all my heart.
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
If you took, I'm not talking about the everything, because David smokes Nyack Hot on the everything.
I'll
You
agree.
want to go plain bagel? We'll talk plain.
Okay,
bagel.
let's do it.
I'm fine. If you took a regular plain bagel from Nyack Hot and then gave me the David's Bagel chefs to make the bacon, egg, and cheese with salt, pepper, ketchup, that's an undefeated sandwich.
That's
nothing would ever be.
An argument I've heard before, but I think people undermine the actual goodness of the bacon, egg, and cheese itself from Nyack Hot. And I think the bacon, egg, and cheese is good from David's.
That bacon, egg, and cheese is like the Sahara Desert. That thing, the bacon on the Nyack Hot bacon, egg, and cheese is honestly depressing for me.
You gotta ask for it crispy. Do you never ask?
But it shouldn't be my responsibility to ask
I think
for
it is. I think it is.
No.
At every place I ever go to, I say crispy bacon because they never know. No one ever knows unless David's knows.
But like, even from like, I would argue that crispy bacon for the bacon, egg, and cheese isn't the best bacon you should get on the bacon, egg, and cheese, because what you need is the flavor more so than anything. Because if you get a piece of crispy bacon, no, hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
All right.
You get a piece of crispy bacon, right?
Yeah.
A corner of the bacon is going to puncture a wound in the top of your
Small
gums.
price to pay.
Right. Okay. For me, I'd rather have slightly non-crunchier bacon. I think that if you want to make any argument about Nyack Hot, sure.
Okay.
The bagels are fresher and maybe fluffier. But the chefs they got at David's,
100% fluffier.
they've been there. I mean, I was this big.
Mm-hmm.
So like 2 weeks ago, I was like 6 years old.
Yeah.
And the same chefs are still there. And the lady, not for nothing, is 8,000 times nicer. Hi, what can I get for you? You know who I'm talking about.
No, yeah, Nyack Hot people
For
are
me,
not incredibly.
They are friendlier. It's more and like you walk in the line. It's just everything about David's for me is better.
Okay, we could go on and on about that topic.
I'm here. I mean, it's up to you.
But I'm pretty sure that conversation in itself is going to be its own separate video.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, no, I'm putting
That's what we need.
I'm not kidding. I'm putting that entire thing, but probably the Torriello's Tarantella's part in its own separate thing.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, because that doesn't. I don't want people watching this and then not seeing that, because that was gold. Okay, so now we can move on past that.
Aren't you happy asked?
Yeah, I very much am. I almost didn't put that in.
I've been waiting for a platform to say it.
All right. So now we can get on to the other stuff.